Listen, I fully understand that everybody thinks that Phuket is just Bangla Road. And that's why I have started this series, Why Hello There, Getting to Know Phuket One Beer at a Time with Thailand's tipsiest tour guide. Guys, listen, I fully get it. Everybody, when they're coming to Phuket, they talk about Bangla Road, they talk about Patong, the craziness. But there's so much more here. And here's the shitty thing about this whole YouTube thing when it comes to Thailand videos and Thailand content. Very few people are actually going to watch this video because it doesn't have crazy controversy in it. It doesn't have crazy stories in it. It's not all about, negativity this, negativity that. Instead, it's about celebrating how fantastic Patong and Phuket is. Guys, listen, there's all kinds of night markets all over the island. You'll find them in every single little town, city, and here in Patong, we have several that are, they're nice, but Patong just has a different feel to it. However, every once in a while, usually every couple of months, they have these fantastic festivals right down on the beach where you have food, you have music, you have entertainment, and it is just a fantastic place to go, spend the night, enjoy the food, check out the sights, and trust me, there's some fantastic scenery as you guys will see in this video. So is the title total clickbait? Yes, it is, but guys, please stick around, watch this. I'm gonna hop off the screen because when I'm doing these videos, nobody wants to look at my ugly face. When I'm doing any video, nobody wants to look at my ugly face, but there's times that it's needed. This time it's not, because I just want to show you guys around how fantastic this night market is. Show you the food, show you the people, what's going on. I'll talk a little bit about this, talk a little bit about that, give you some idea about prices, etc., etc. So without further ado, let's get rid of this. Yeah. And let's start out with some chicken wings. They have breaded chicken wings, unbreaded. I'm gonna tell you something, these things are freaking delicious. Typically, they're about 15 baht each at the markets in Patong. Every place else, they're 10 baht, but it is what it is. Fried chicken skin. This is a decadent delicacy that is going to kill me one of these days, I'm quite sure. Damn, it's good though. Fried quail eggs, these are not too bad, but I'll be honest with you, I can't eat a lot of them. Oh, dumplings. I just love dumplings. And spring rolls, especially vegetable spring rolls. This is a horrible guilty pleasure of mine. A lot of people love these panko covered shrimp, but for me it's the spring rolls and the dumplings. One thing you will definitely find a lot of are like these milk tea stations, all kinds of different juices. Quite honestly, I'm not a fan of this stuff. I really don't enjoy it. I'm sure it's got to be healthier than the beer, but in all honesty, it's just not for me. This stuff here smells so good, it's crazy. It has that incredible banana pancake aroma, and it is just delicious. What's really cool here is how they've turned almost everything into an art form. I mean, how cool is that, really? Now, one of the best things about a market this size or a festival this size is you will find so many different stands offering stuff that you just don't see every day. If you've been watching me long enough, you know how much I love roti. And this here, oh, I'm gonna grab some of this before I leave. Just look at that. Now, one thing I don't like about the markets in Patong, quite honestly, is that a lot of the spots where you go, if the vendors are the people who are selling the bugs, the scorpions and stuff like this, they really, honestly, they expect you to pay just to film their stuff, where everyone else is happy because you're there. They know that you're putting this stuff on YouTube and you're bringing people in. But for some strange reason, the people who take and sell the bugs, the scorpions, stuff like that, they always want like 50, 60, even 100 baht for you to film. And I had one girl stop me while I started this video, and I actually had to go to the very beginning and start all over again. And I've actually touched on that in other videos when it comes to filming here in Patong. This chicken, I'm gonna tell you something, I don't know what they marinate it with. I wish I could find someone who would tell me the secret. This is just so good. You can't imagine how good this is. I'm definitely grabbing some of this to take home. Not really fond of the chicken wings, however, the flayed out chicken is just incredible. And of course, kebabs. These are just, and this guy, fantastic. Everything is cooked perfect, and he has a incredible variety of sauces. He even has a special garlicky sauce that his mother taught him to make, which is really cool. And yeah, his kebabs are some of the best here in Patong. Obviously, I'm not having anything with mussel, but here you go, guys. Apparently, it's freaking delicious. Here's one thing that's really cool. You'll notice the prices. That's 40, 50 baht for pad thai. So right around $1.50 for pad thai at a night market in a tourist trap. That's crazy when you think about the prices. They're not gouging. They're really not. Now, I will say this much. I did stop at one place towards the end of the video to get some chicken biryani, and I don't know if they thought I was new, stupid, or what, but she tried to charge me 250 baht for biryani, and that is 5 times what everyone else charges. And I noticed that she wasn't selling any at all. I did pick up some from another place, and I'll show you that in a few minutes. These little buttery wafers, oh my God, they're good. If you ever see someone making these, you have to come and try them. It doesn't matter what variety you get, they are just delicious. And I'll tell you this much, you can't have just one. You're gonna have to buy a good pack of them, because once you try them, you're gonna wanna share them with people. And I'm telling you guys, these things are incredible. For all of you seafood lovers, there's so much here to choose from. Now, obviously, I'm much more of a meat on a stick guy. I'm not into the sushi or anything like that. I can appreciate the sushi. I think it looks cool and stuff. I just can't eat it. I've heard that these things are fantastic. All kinds of donuts and stuff. I find these cake donuts really completely different than what you're gonna find at like Krispy Kreme and Mr. Donut and stuff like this. They're good, but they just have a different texture, to be honest with you. And of course, the chicken wings again are they're so good. Now, these ones are 15 baht like the previous ones I showed you. All the other night markets, these are 10 baht. However, here in Patong, I get it. You know, everyone's trying to make an extra baht here and there. But even at 15 and 20 baht for chicken wings and the shrimp, I still think it's a pretty good deal. I love the pork belly. However, I just find some of them use way too much salt and sodium. That pork belly, guys, is actually fantastic with beer. It is the ultimate little beer snack. It's salty, so you're going to get that, the hit, the flavors, and the beers are just going to taste even better. I'll be the first to admit I'm not a huge fan of the curries and stuff, but this right here, the chicken biryani, has to be one of my favorite things in the world. And yes, I did pick up 4 packages from this lady, and they were 50 baht a package. It's a fantastic size meal. I'll be eating biryani for a couple of days. Now, almost all of these markets also have a spot where you can buy clothing. There's all kinds of stuff you can see here, you can do. There's music. Now, sadly enough, I wasn't here when the actual live music was going, which is probably a good thing because sometimes it gets so loud that it's a little overpowering at times. But yeah, you can literally find anything here. There's even some knockoff goods for the people who are looking for that garbage. And one cool thing is they set this up extremely well so that you've got all kinds of places to sit down and eat. You don't have to just walk around eating, and they always have spots that you can go, sit down, have some beers, try all the different foods. It's a great place to come with a bunch of friends. It really is, because you can get a whole bunch of different stuff and sample from all kinds of different vendors. Oh yeah, rice with pork leg and chicken biryani. This is what I love right there. Look at that. If that's not the most beautiful color in the world. Oh, wait a second. Oh, look at that. What I do like about this market, and they usually have this again, it's every once in a while, they have it laid out extremely well so that you have the food in one area, then you've got the shopping in another. They always have these cool spots set up where people can come and they can take pictures, post to Instagram. They really want people, pushing this and showing everything, the stuff that's available. And the clothing is super cheap and affordable. As you're looking at $4 for a t-shirt. You can get shorts as low as, $3. What I really appreciate about these markets, again, is that they're not gouging the tourists. I mean, look at this. You can buy jeans, girls. Jeans for $3 a pair. I'm dead serious. That's $3 a pair. I know a lot of the times I'm talking about the cost of living here, and I know people think I'm full of shit, but right there, those are jeans for $3 a pair. Now, if I'm being honest, my Thai sucks. However, I'm pretty sure that this says, "Why hello there" with Dr. Mark Sabian. I'm pretty confident of that. If it's not, please someone in the comment section, let me know what it does say. I'm pretty sure though that it is "Why hello there." All of the different clothing vendors, you know, they have, the variety is fantastic. I wish I could rock a tie-dyed shirt. However, I just can't do it. Look, my shirts are ugly enough. I wish I could rock one of these things. I just can't do it. If I could find a cool wig where I could have like dreadlocks or something like this, I would possibly try one of those shirts. But until then, I'm going to have to leave them on the rack. And again, the pricing here is fantastic, and you're going to find something for everyone. A lot of guys come down here with their girlfriends and stuff, and they load up on this stuff right here. It's so cheap, but the girls love it. And guys, don't worry, there's stuff here for you. Check these out. These are AC/DC t-shirts for $4.50. I don't know about you, but that's pretty cool. $4.50 for an AC/DC t-shirt. And again, the variety in here, guys, is incredible. If you are looking for knockoff stuff, again, you can find it here. There's all kinds of junk. Of course, you have your fake Jordans and stuff. They have your Christian Dior Jordans. Everything that you can think of, they have it. Louis Vuitton sneakers. Honestly, guys, I have no idea about the quality of these. I couldn't tell you. I don't know anybody that wears them. I know this much. These are unbelievably popular, and it's around 500 to 2,000 baht, which is around $15 to $60 for the knockoff sneakers, depending on what brand you want. And of course, you can get your typical Chang shirts. These are very popular here. I used to wear these a lot until I started making my own shirts. They're really comfortable. And I mean, no market is complete without elephant pants. And everybody coming to Thailand should own at least one pair of elephant pants. Believe me, they're actually really comfortable. The knockoff stuff, quite honestly, the quality here at these markets is total crap. There are a few spots, these hidden rooms down here in Patong, that you can go to if you're looking for knockoff stuff. I did a whole video about the place on Bangla Road. That, guys, the place, it's called Just Fashion. That place, if you're looking for good quality knockoffs, there's no better place here on Phuket than that. I think I need a new Yankees hat, so let me see what they've got. Hopefully, they've got my style in. Oh, it's not looking good, is it? How about some fake Ray-Bans and Oakleys? These here, guys, you're going to be able to pick these up typically for around 100 baht to 200 baht each, depending on, essentially, I know it's funny to say, but the quality. So between $3 and $6 for fake Ray-Bans. Again, all kinds of handbags, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Burberry. Bucket hats. Damn, I wish I didn't look like such an idiot wearing these. I mean, I look like an idiot all of the time, but especially in the bucket hats. However, they're functional. I'll give them that. Now, one thing I have talked about, guys, is how cheap the clothing is here, and it's actually, believe it or not, the quality of the t-shirts, the quality of the polo shirts that you can buy here is fantastic and cheap. Guys, these are about $6 each, and I'm straight up telling you, I brought a whole bunch of Ralph Lauren and Tommy Hilfiger shirts that were 100% authentic. I bought them right in Tommy and polo shops. They didn't last half as long as the shirts that you can buy here, the knockoff shirts. I can still remember one of my earliest videos, I was complaining about the fact that my shirts were actually getting burnt out from the sun and the salt in the air, yet my totally cheap, and at the time I was only paying $3 for a golf shirt, those were lasting me 6 to 8 months, where my authentic stuff, honestly, guys, it wasn't even getting me a month or 2 months. I went through shirts that fast. And again, the variety, the selection, it's fantastic here. And if you are a bigger guy, trust me, you're gonna find plus size shirts. You'll have no problem at all finding what you're looking for here. And if you are someone who's looking for like a nice Louis Vuitton scarf or something like that, the scarves are not bad. They're much better than the handbags, that's for sure. If you're an NBA guy, if you have good guns and you know you can wear sleeveless shirts, what a deal. I, sadly enough, cannot. I have toothpicks for arms. Actually, they're not even toothpicks. That's how bad they are. They're more like Q-tips. And guys, this is right beside the beach. So a lot of people, they'll come here, they'll get some food, they'll go down to the beach, they'll have a picnic, they'll come back up, they'll walk around, they'll get some more stuff. And that is honestly one of my favorite things to do, is to get stuff, go down, have a picnic on the beach. Again, guys, don't ever pay more than 200 baht for these fake Ray-Bans. Some of them are not bad, to be honest with you. But yeah, this is the price they should be, 200 baht. I'm not advocating buying fake Ray-Bans, but if you want to rock that look, guys, and you don't have the money, 200 baht is not bad at all. It's, again, $6. Let's get back out and let me show you some more of the food. Again, if you're a seafood lover, Phuket is one of the greatest places in the world for you, because they have such a crazy variety and they try so many different combinations of stuff. I'm told that the seafood here is it's amazing. Now, I'm not sure. Look, I have no idea why people love squid as much as they do. I have tried squid. I'm not one of those guys that says, oh, it's terrible, without ever trying it. I have tried squid, and it is a lot like eating rubber. It truly is. I don't find any flavor to it in the least bit. I can't understand why people even bother with it. It sure doesn't taste like chicken. Of course, we have more of these. Oh, guys, these are so good. Trust me, try them. You're going to love them. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm trying to cut down on my body fat, believe me, I would have bought a bucket of those. Every single market you go to, you are going to find this stinky garbage. Yes, durian. I honestly don't understand people's fascination with it. I wish you could smell how this is, because this stuff is absolutely gross. There's nothing about it that I like at all. And it's so expensive, it's crazy. I really, honestly, I don't get it. Not in the least bit. Thai women love durian. This was pretty cool. These dream catchers, I thought they were just beautiful. The dream catchers actually were all handmade. This stand looks unbelievably interesting. Hold on, let's go check this out. That glowing yellow, oh, just the color of this is just, I can't think of too many things that look better than that, except for possibly the stewed pork leg. Oh, just look at that. I'm getting a chunk of this to take home. For sure, I'm grabbing a chunk of that. Look at it. It's just, if that's not perfection, I don't know what is. And this place just keeps going and going. There's so many different vendors here. Again, you can find just about anything that you're looking for. And take my word for it, these juices, the freshly squeezed ones, are just amazing. They're a little bit more expensive than what you would think, but quite honestly, it's well worth it. And like every single market, you will find a guy selling screen protectors. These ones are only 50 baht. I'm not sure how good they are for that price. I don't think I would trust my phone to one. This is a sticky sweet rice that is done in bamboo. They're steamed. I find this really heavy, but I know people who love it. I'm not a big fan of sticky rice. I love rice. I'm not a big fan of the sticky rice, which kind of puts me at a disadvantage here in Thailand, because that's pretty much all you're gonna find most places. Luckily enough, there are some that do a different takes on fried rice. So what the heck do we have going on here?
Mutton. Vivian. Mutton curry. Original. By the Muslim. And this is, like you said, you're looking for...
Somebody's excited about it, that's for sure. I think I'm going to pass on it myself personally, but shit looks good on film anyways. One thing I really miss down here on Phuket are good brats and good sausages. I just find these have way too many herbs in them. They're not spicy. They just don't have that flavor that I really enjoy. I've tried them different ways. I've even bought, nice Dijon mustards for them. It doesn't help. I'm not a fan of them. Baked potatoes have become a huge industry here. These are so popular, and if you ever come down to Phuket, go to the Banzan night market and see Sa. Sa is a girl who makes these potatoes over there. I think they're the best ones on the island. These are actually handmade children's sandals, they're pretty cool, really. And again, guys, that's $5 for a handmade pair of sandals. So that's pretty much it for the tour, guys. Let me walk you back through a little bit here as I figure out where I'm going to get my chicken biryani and my everything else that I've got to try. There's so many things here again that it's amazing. The different variety of foods that you can have, the different drinks, the desserts. If you love fried chicken, I'm going to tell you this stuff here, this Hat Yai fried chicken, is quite possibly the best fried chicken you're going to find anywhere. Now, there's all kinds of people down here on Phuket and throughout Thailand that make it. The Hat Yai fried chicken is just freaking delicious. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to get some of that to go with my biryani. I know I shouldn't mix the two, but I can't help it because that stuff is just freaking delicious. So that's it, guys. I think I've picked enough things to try between the Hat Yai chicken, the chicken biryani, the desserts. I gotta go get some food, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I love walking you guys around these spots, showing you again that Patong is so much more than just... It's so much more than just Bangla Road, guys. It really, truly, honestly is. There's so many crazy things here to try, so many things to do and see. I have tried this cupping before. It's really interesting. If you get the chance, guys, give it a shot. Don't be afraid of it. It's so therapeutic for the body. Makes you feel fantastic. I don't think I could sit out in the open and let people... No, not at all. Trust me, nobody wants to see me with my shirt off. So I'm going to, I see, thankfully, they've got a spot for me to sit down, grab some biryani, and just, yeah. I think, guys, it's time to eat. So let's load up on one of the most delicious things in the world. It is time to say goodnight, guys. Again, please live your best life. If you're not living your best life, find out what you need to do today to get living it, because in the end, you only have one, and anything less than the best. You guys know it. Till next time, cheers.